I'll try to make my love story with Switzerland short.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at famous figures born in the United States who decided to take up residence elsewhere.
According to TMZ, she has moved 2 hours outside of London.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was born in Owensboro, Kentucky before making it big in Hollywood.
Mrs. Vernon Williams, I hear you're having a talent show out at your charm school today.
I can barely imagine what you would call music.
I can sing pretty good.
But he's spent much of his life living abroad. In the 90s, the actor moved to France, the home country of then-partner Vanessa Paradis, saying he was disappointed in the direction of the U.S. in a 2001 interview.
I came to France in 1998 to do a movie.
However, he was living in the States during his marriage to actress Amber Heard. During their highly publicized defamation trial, Depp was living in London with famed guitarist Jeff Beck, who died the following year. Depp has since remained in London, with a source telling People he really feels London is a home. His ex Heard has also left the U.S., moving to Madrid.
Chao. No entiendes, ¿no? Lo que ha dicho.
Ciao.
Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly was already Hollywood royalty, but her marriage to Prince Rainier III in 1956 made her actual royalty.
And then an announcement that set the world back on its heels. A press conference was told that the Prince of Monaco had chosen his princess, and his bride-to-be never looked lovelier.
The Philadelphia-born Kelly became Grace of Monaco. This, of course, necessitated her saying goodbye to her life as a screen star, but she very much remained in the public eye, particularly with her extensive philanthropy.
It's very busy, isn't it?
Well, it is busy and full, but I like it that way.
She didn't completely cut ties to the entertainment industry either, becoming one of the first female board members at the 20th Century Fox Film Corporation in 1976. She and Rainier even worked together on Rearranged, an independent film that received interest from the ABC network. Tragically, Kelly died following a car accident in 1982 at the age of 52.
I would like to be remembered as trying to do my job well, of being understanding and kind.
Richard Gere.
Wait. I have to talk to you.
Yeah, me too.
From American Gigolo to an American abroad, Richard Gere was also born in Philadelphia. He performed on stage in the U.S. and London before breaking out into Hollywood films. Though the politically outspoken Gere has made many remarks criticizing the U.S. and other governments, he, his wife, Alejandra Silva, and their 2 sons have been living in Connecticut for several years. That is until 2024, when he moved to Madrid. Gere told Vanity Fair Spain that this allowed Silva to be closer to her family, calling the country a beautiful place.
She grew up in a very big Spanish family, like a big Italian family, big Spanish family.
Yeah.
And her grandmother was kind of the glue that held that all together.
He hasn't lost his knack for political activism either. In February 2025, while accepting an honorary award from the Spanish Film Academy, he spoke out against the rise of authoritarianism and President Donald Trump.
Authoritarianism takes us all over. We have to be vigilant, we have to be alert, we have to be energetic, we have to be brave.
Rosie ODonnell. Rosie ODonnell has been an outspoken critic of Donald Trump, with their public feud starting in 2006.
There he is, hair looping going. Everyone deserves a second chance, and I'm going to give her a second chance.
While the New York-born comedian and talk show host didn't leave the U.S. during Trump's first term, in 2025, just days before Trump's second inauguration, O'Donnell moved to Ireland with 12-year-old child, Clay. In a TikTok posted in March, she said this was the best decision for them.
It's been pretty wonderful, I have to say.
O'Donnell, who has Irish grandparents, is currently working on getting her Irish citizenship. While she expressed hopes of eventually returning to the U.S., O'Donnell also has much praise for her new home city of Dublin and its inhabitants. and the bickering between her and the President of the United States shows no signs of slowing down.
Do you know who she is? Yeah. You better off not knowing.
George Clooney. George Clooney was born and raised in Kentucky and even tried out for the Cincinnati Reds in hopes of becoming a professional baseball player before becoming a star of TV and film.
Well, this is your game I've never played before.
It's not a game. It's not something you play.
The famously politically minded Clooney and his wife, international human rights lawyer Amal Clooney, have owned homes around the world, including Los Angeles, New York, Mexico, Italy, and London. However, their home base since 2021 is reportedly the Provence region of France.
Désolé, my French is horrible.
No.
It is horrible, so I'm learning. But...
Not only that, but Amal and their 7-year-old twins are also allegedly fluent in French.
Yeah, I'll be like sitting there and the kids will look at me. You'll be like, hey, Papa is Franzo, eh? And I'm like, what?
In 2024, they sold their LA home to model Olivia Culpo and her husband, NFL running back Christian McCaffrey. Though he may be primarily living in France, Clooney is still fiercely outspoken regarding American politics.
It's part of democracy, and we'll get, and there's the people who agree and people who disagree.
Kevin Spacy. The New Jersey-born Kevin Spacy was working steadily in Hollywood prior to allegations of inappropriate conduct in 2017, permanently altering his reputation.
He says he's seeking unspecified treatment as new accusations surface.
However, he spent much of his time in the public eye living in London. In 2003, Spacy moved from New York to London, where he served as artistic director of the famed Old Vic Theatre.
And all of the work that I do at the Old Vic through our Old Vic New Voices program to support emerging actors and writers and directors and producers has been of enormous impact to me and incredible satisfaction.
Even when he was making the American politics-focused House of Cards, he stayed loyal to the UK. Amidst ongoing financial troubles, he put his London penthouse on the market in 2024. The same year, he also made headlines for refusing to leave his Baltimore mansion following its foreclosure.
So I have to go back to Baltimore and put all my things in storage.
Ellen DeGeneres. After her daytime talk show ended in 2022, Ellen DeGeneres mostly retreated from the public eye.
20 years ago, when we were trying to sell the show, no one thought that this would work. Not because it was a different kind of show, but because I was different.
In 2024, she announced she would be leaving Hollywood following the end of her comedy tour.
If they like you, you're in, and if they don't, you're out.
Though DeGeneres, born in Louisiana, had long had a public image as a beacon of kindness, her reputation took a major hit following reports of a toxic workplace on her set. In 2024, she and her wife, retired actress Portia de Rossi, reportedly moved from California to the Cotswolds in the English countryside. Though they may not have spoken publicly about the matter, there has been speculation it was due to Trump's re-election.
This is not necessarily because of Trump, but I think the shift, they wanted the House previously, but I think the shift full-time is because of Trump.
Eva Longoria. Eva Longoria was born in Corpus Christi, Texas, to Tejano parents.
We are both from Texas. I know. Do you miss it? I do.
She earned a bachelor's degree in kinesiology from Texas A&M University Kingsville in 1998. That same year, she was also named Miss Corpus Christi USA. After entering a talent contest, she caught the attention of an agent, leading to a newfound career in Hollywood.
Fine, I'll go. But I'm keeping my back pressed against the wall the entire time.
In 2016, the Desperate Housewives star married media mogul Jose Antonio Pepe Baston Patino in Mexico, with whom she has a son. Towards the end of 2024, she announced that she and her family had left the U.S., splitting their time between Mexico and Spain. Though she's been an outspoken critic of Donald Trump, she did stress that the decision wasn't politically motivated.
Yeah, one time we drove to Disney World in Orlando, so we went Texas.
From Texas?
Yes, from Corpus Christi, Texas, which is like the Gulf of Mexico, and you go.
Tina Turner. The queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner was born Anna Mae Bullock in Brownsville, Tennessee.
The wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning.
Following her tumultuous marriage to Ike Turner, as well as the end of their musical partnership, she kept her married name and reinvented herself as a solo star. Turner took up residence in Zurich in 1994, and in 2013, she became a citizen of Switzerland, even renouncing her American citizenship.
I found my home, my dream house. I'm at home finally, and I'm happy about it.
Among the requirements for obtaining her Swiss citizenship was demonstrating a strong knowledge of the German language. She died at her home a decade later, in 2023. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Lindsay Lohan. Even before her breakthrough dual roles in The Parent Trap, Lindsay Lohan, born in New York City, had amassed plenty of showbiz experience, appearing in numerous commercials, soap operas, and on Sesame Street.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
While she stayed in the public eye as she transitioned into adulthood, it soon became less about her movie roles and more about her personal struggles.
Are those flowers for me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
However, while Lohan has made a comeback in recent years, you might not know she's been living in Dubai since 2014.
The 36-year-old who is expecting her first child took to her Instagram story on Friday to share some footage from their trip to a lavish resort in Dubai.
Since moving there, she's married her husband, financier Bader Shammas, and given birth to their son. Speaking to Flaunt magazine in 2024, Lohan said her daily routine consisted of the same things that any normal mom would do in their daily life.
He's more verbal, and he's running a lot, and it's like he's like a little boy now.
Did we miss any stars who left America? Let us know in the comments.
I'm so tired of you, America.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.